In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 23, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Bulls versus Golden State Warriors. Chicago is dealing with a significant number of injuries, with key players such as Io Dosunmu, Kobe White, and Chris Duarte all sidelined. Meanwhile, the Warriors will be without Draymond Green, Kyle Anderson, and Brandon Podziemski. Both teams enter this matchup with identical records of 4-6 over their last 10 games, but Chicago has the advantage of coming off a win, whereas Golden State has suffered 2 consecutive losses. Despite their respective struggles, this marks their first meeting of the season. The Warriors boast the better overall record and will have the support of their home crowd, but they played last night while the Bulls rested. Notably, Chicago has performed better on the road this season compared to their home games. However, the Bulls rank near the bottom of the league in opponents' points per game, a vulnerability the Warriors may exploit, especially after their last home game ended in a demoralizing 40-point loss. Golden State will be eager to bounce back in front of their fans. It's difficult to place full confidence in the Golden State Warriors given their recent form and injury concerns. They remain without several key players and have dropped 6 of their last 9 games. Nevertheless, the Warriors hold a home court advantage and still have the best player on the floor in Stephen Curry. The Chicago Bulls, on the other hand, haven't fared much better, losing 6 of their last 8 contests, including disappointing losses to struggling teams like the Trail Blazers, Hornets, and Pelicans. The Warriors have playoff aspirations, and if they aim to achieve them, they cannot afford to lose winnable games like this, even with a depleted roster. So the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Bulls rely heavily on their proficiency from beyond the arc. They rank 3rd in the NBA in 3-point attempt rate and 8th in 3-point percentage. Chicago also plays at an incredibly fast tempo, averaging 103.5 possessions per 48 minutes, the 2nd highest in the league. Considering this style of play, I favor the over on the game's total. Golden State, averaging 99 possessions per 48 minutes, is more than capable of adapting to Chicago's up-tempo style. They are likely to push the ball in transition whenever opportunities arise. While the Bulls defend the 3-point line effectively, they struggle in other defensive areas, ranking 26th in opponents' 2-point percentage and 29th in defensive turnover percentage. Although the total has gone under in 4 of Chicago's last 5 games, the over has hit in 3 of Golden State's last 4. The Warriors will face a Chicago defense that is second to last in the NBA in opponents' points per game. The Bulls managed to score 112 points in their most recent game, despite defensive shortcomings, ranked 5th in the league in points per game. They are likely to put up a solid total, but the Warriors should surpass them, having scored 117 points in their previous outing. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Celtics versus Los Angeles Lakers. The Boston Celtics, holding a 31-13 record, are set to face off against the Los Angeles Lakers, who currently stand at 23-18 in what promises to be an exciting matchup on Thursday night. The Celtics enter this contest fresh off a hard-fought overtime victory against the Clippers, while the Lakers are riding high after a dominant home win over the Wizards. Unfortunately for Boston, they will once again be shorthanded, with key players Al Horford, Jrue Holiday, and Kristaps Porzingis all listed on the injury report. On the other hand, the Lakers are expected to field the same lineup they've been using, maintaining consistency in their roster. The Celtics have not displayed the dominance they showcased last season and have struggled with a rocky start to 2025, posting a 6-4 record so far in January. Injuries have played a significant role in their challenges, as the absence of players like Porzingis, Horford, and Holiday continues to impact their performance. Additionally, the Celtics are coming off a grueling contest against the Clippers, which may leave them fatigued. Meanwhile, the Lakers, though inconsistent at times this season, have shown that they perform best on their home court. Their improved three-point shooting at home and Anthony Davis's ability to dominate in the paint could spell trouble for a Boston team missing supporting their top interior defenders. The Celtics' reliance on three-point shooting works best with Horford and Porzingis spreading the floor, but their absence may hinder their effectiveness. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are both playing at an elite level, and Austin Reeves is emerging as a crucial third star for the Lakers. Moreover, Dorian Finney-Smith's addition has bolstered the Lakers' defense, and he's likely to play an even larger role as the season progresses. The Lakers hold a rest advantage in this matchup, with Boston playing the second game of a back-to-back after an overtime battle the previous night. Adding to the Celtics' challenges, several key players remain sidelined, which isn't ideal when dealing with the fatigue of consecutive games. The historical rivalry between these teams always brings excitement, and it's worth noting that the Lakers managed to defeat the Celtics on the road last February as significant underdogs. With the Lakers and their fans energized for this high-stakes game, it's important to recognize that underdogs have covered the spread in 5 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. Although the Celtics are currently in better form, playing after a taxing overtime game could leave them vulnerable. The Lakers are finding their rhythm again and have the advantage of extra rest, making this a potentially close contest. While Boston is favored on the road, the Lakers have a strong chance of covering the spread and could even pull off an upset. So the Los Angeles Lakers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Recent trends show the under has hit in 7 of the Celtics' last 9 games, a statistic worth noting as we analyze this matchup. Boston will be without 3 vital starters, a blow for a team that is not particularly deep to begin with. Following an overtime game against the Clippers, the Celtics may find it challenging to shoot effectively, especially given their struggles on the road. Additionally, Boston ranks 24th in the NBA in pace, favoring a slower style of play. The Lakers similarly play at a deliberate pace, ranking 23rd in pace, 26th in field goals attempted per game, and 27th in three-pointers attempted per game. Los Angeles relies heavily on scoring in the paint and will need more contributions from their bench and role players to thrive. Despite their injuries, Boston remains a strong defensive team, although they recently struggled to score against an undermanned Clippers squad. Both the Celtics and the Lakers are among the league's bottom third in pace, which suggests this game will not be a fast-paced affair. Both teams excel at ball security on offense and rank in the top 5 for fewest free throws allowed on defense. Thursday's game is likely to feature a slower tempo, especially with Boston playing on consecutive nights. Quick or easy scoring opportunities will be scarce, while the Celtics have the capability to neutralize the Lakers' interior scoring, as lack of outside shooting limits their offensive threat. However, the Lakers' fresher legs at home may give them an edge in staying in front of Boston's offense. Given the circumstances and recent trends, this matchup is expected to end with a score below the projected total, much like Boston's previous 5 road games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Los Angeles Clippers. Washington will aim to secure their first victory of a 6-game road trip when they take on Los Angeles at the Intuit Dome on Thursday night. The game presents a crucial opportunity for Washington to halt their losing streak while Los Angeles seeks to bounce back after a recent defeat. The Wizards enter the matchup following a 111-88 defeat against the Lakers, where they fell short as 13.5-point underdogs. Meanwhile, the Clippers are coming off a 112-99 loss to the Chicago Bulls, a game in which they were favored by 6.5 points. Los Angeles has dominated their recent head-to-head series with Washington, winning 9 of the last 10 meetings. The Clippers currently hold a 1-0 lead in the 2-game regular season series, highlighting their strong performance against the Wizards. Washington continues to deal with notable injuries, as Marvin Bagley and Malcolm Brogdon remain sidelined. Similarly, Los Angeles is without key players, with Kawhi Leonard, Norman Powell, and James Harden unavailable at the time of writing. Despite these absences, the Clippers have excelled on their home court, winning 6 of their last 7 games. On the other hand, the Wizards have struggled significantly, suffering 11 consecutive losses. Los Angeles holds a clear advantage in this contest due to their offensive efficiency, shooting 49% from the field in their last 3 games compared to Washington's 38%. The Clippers' excellent ball movement and rebounding, particularly on the offensive glass where they average over 10 rebounds per game, provide them with additional scoring opportunities. Additionally, they have improved their turnover rate, minimizing easy scoring chances for opponents. The Wizards, by contrast, have been one of the weakest defensive teams in the league, conceding more than 121 points per game on the road, making it challenging for them to contain the Clippers' offense. The betting line reflects optimism about the Clippers potentially regaining some injured players players, as it would otherwise seem unusually high. Before placing bets, it's important to review the injury report due to the Clippers' lengthy list of sideline players. Regardless of the specifics, Washington's ongoing struggles are evident. They are failing to secure wins, lack defensive intensity, and have a dismal 16-25-1 record against the spread this season, even as significant underdogs in most games. Meanwhile, the Clippers have been strong against the spread, covering 7 of their last 10 games and boasting a 26-16-1 season record. If Los Angeles sees the return of key contributors, this game could easily result in another blowout loss for Washington. So the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of scoring trends, the Wizards have gone over the total in 4 of their last 6 games, reflecting their high-tempo style of play. Washington averages 108 points per game and operates at the league's 4th fastest pace, averaging 105.6 possessions per contest. They will face a Clippers team that allows 107 points per game. Meanwhile, Los Angeles averages 109.5 points per game and plays at a more moderate pace, ranking 20th in the league with 101.6 possessions per game. However, the Clippers will have the opportunity to exploit Washington's porous defense, which gives up an alarming 142 points per game. The combination of Washington's pace and defensive deficiencies, coupled with the Clippers' ability to capitalize on scoring opportunities, suggests that the total score will likely surpass the projected threshold over the projected total ISO or full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.